WWE has just managed to embarrass themselves in the most spectacular fashion. WWE Unreal Season 2 is finally out, but the reaction has been far from glowing. While the first season felt fresh because it gave us a peek behind the curtain, that novelty is officially gone. Instead of being insightful, Season 2 is actively damaging the brand by highlighting incompetence at the very top of the ladder. Fans are left scratching their heads wondering why the company would greenlight a series that makes them look this bad. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell for daily updates here on WrestleCore. The biggest complaint about WWE Unreal is that it takes things too far. It completely shatters kayfabe. Now, this isn't exactly new territory. Back in the late 90s, Beyond the Mat exposed the business, and despite Vince McMahon trying to bury it, it became a cult classic. In the network era, we got great docs like WWE 24. The difference? Those shows focused on the wrestlers as human beings, making us root for them. Unreal shifts the focus to the creative department, and that is where the wheels fall off. The show inadvertently exposes several backstage figures as being terrible at their jobs. While on-screen talent like Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria come across as genuine and likable even when things go wrong, the writers and producers look awful. Specifically, Road Dogg. Road Dogg has been a key writer for over a decade, including a stint as head writer for SmackDown during a period fans absolutely hated, when the show felt flat and repetitive. In Unreal Season 2, he comes off looking incredibly incompetent. In one scene, Triple H asks him what the plan would be for Chelsea Green if she won the U.S. title from Zelina Vega. Road Dogg's actual answer? I don't know. You have the biggest wrestling company on earth giving the keys to a guy who admits he has zero ideas. It gets worse. During an episode about R-Truth, Road Dogg shoots down Truth's pitch to shave his head, claiming he's hesitant to pitch anything because everything is horrible. Why would WWE leave that footage in? It makes the lead writer of SmackDown look burnt out and ridiculous. Then there's a segment on R-Truth's firing. Road Dogg, Truth's close friend, and Triple H try to gaslight the audience by calling it a business decision. Meanwhile, they cut to Cody Rhodes, who correctly points out that firing a legend like Truth is a huge mistake. The wrestlers come off as the smart ones, while the office looks heartless. It's clear Road Dogg is only there because of his friendship with Triple H, because he's offering nothing new. Then we have Michael P.S. Hayes, who produces most main events. This season exposes his mindset as totally outdated. He's seen burying Naomi for her walkout 4 years ago, even though she's since returned and become world champion. It just highlights a weird power complex management has over talent. Hayes also targets Chelsea Green, claiming she shouldn't be in a main event role like Charlotte Flair or Tiffany Stratton because her job is just to make other people. Why? She's incredibly popular. Hayes seems to believe that once you're hired for a specific spot, you can never rise above it. That is a dangerous philosophy for the guy in charge of your main events. One of the few interesting parts of the show is seeing the scrap plans on the background whiteboards.
Ironically, the canceled plans were often better than what we actually got on TV. We missed out on Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam and a Demon Finn Balor return. However, we also dodged some bullets. The show reveals a pitch from Bruce Pritchard to have commentator Pat McAfee defeat Gunther at Backlash 2025. Yes, really. They wanted a part-time announcer to beat the most dominant champion in modern history for a shock moment. It shows a total lack of logic. Perhaps the most annoying part is how unavoidable this is. Raw and SmackDown constantly plug the series immediately after big emotional segments. They are essentially telling the audience, what you just watched is fake, go watch Unreal to see the truth. It insults the viewer and ruins the immersion, especially for younger fans who might not fully grasp the scripted nature yet. WWE is so obsessed with patting themselves on the back for being entertainment that they won't let fans just enjoy the show. Ultimately, who is the target audience here? Hardcore fans already know how the sausage is made and are already critical of the product. This show just gives them more evidence to be angry at management. Casual fans aren't going to watch a documentary about the writers of a show they barely watch. It hasn't improved ratings for the weekly shows. It seems to exist solely for WWE's ego. Season 3 is already confirmed for later this year. We can only hope it pivots back to celebrating the talent rather than exposing the bizarre, outdated incompetence of the creative team. What did you think of Unreal Season 2? Did WWE just tell on themselves? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching Wrestle.